my baby Indian ringneck is biting me. I get that a lot. A lot of people are having problems with their Indian ringnecks. Why? Hi, I'm Kaylin, the author of The Parrot Bliss Bond. In this video, we're going to have Milo, my Indian ringneck, and I talk to you about Indian ringnecks. So I'm fortunate because Milo loves me. This position is feed me as if I were her mate. But she loves me and she's very good to me. She's also good to other humans, thank goodness, because parrots can be one-person birds, and if you don't know what that means, it means they pick one partner and that's who they bond with, whether it's another bird or a human, and everybody else isn't allowed near their mate, and they're not friendly with anyone else, even though they live in flocks. So I'm fortunate Milo isn't a one-person bird that way, but she's not very nice to some of the other birds. For example, even though my Mexican red-headed Amazon is like 2-3 times her weight and size, she bullies him. She bullies him and she chases him around, poor thing. So Milo actually is one of the few birds I have who is actually kind of clipped, but she's really stubborn, so she still flies. And she's clipped because I feel like she puts potentially other birds' safety at risk, and I don't permit that. See what I mean? She's clipped and it just doesn't matter at all. But that's what Milo is like. So one thing that you really need to understand about Indian ringnecks is, as you could see, they are very independent. As a matter of fact, in a minute, I'm going to grab my other bird who's the opposite, because I kind of want you to get a really good sense of the difference between the two species. Now, in comparison to Milo, my Indian ringneck, this is Binks, my Queen of Bavaria or Golden Conure. And you could see that Binks has already nuzzled into my hair, and as I pet him, he is just going to be in bliss. Watch to see what happens if I stop petting him. Did you hear that? Yep, see? He's going more. So one thing that you need to understand is Indian ringnecks are not a real bonded, fuzzy, warm parrot. Binks, for example, is much more of that bonded, fuzzy, warm parrot. So if you have a baby Indian ringneck and you're trying to spend a lot of time with it, one problem may be that it's just not in its nature. Your Indian ringneck may be already probably really gaining its independence. When Milo was young, I actually let her go do her thing. I let her hang out with the other birds, and so I didn't have problems with it, and she is bonded to me. But you saw how long she stayed with me. She just is independent and does what she wants. And when she wants to be with me, she wants to be with me. And most of the rest of the time when she doesn't, she doesn't. So if your Indian ringneck is giving you a hard time, first of all, you may need to give them a little more space, because their very nature is that, you know, they don't want to bond with you, unfortunately, as much as you want to bond with them. The second thing is, if I was trying to really get my Indian ringneck to spend a lot of time with me anyway, you see Binks going crazy, he's going, more pets, where's your hand? Then what I would do with my Indian ringneck is I would make sure that in his or her cage there was only food and water and fresh veggies when it's time for fresh veggies. But then anything else, I would be the only one to give. And I would find what my Indian ringneck's favorite treat is. And there's Milo being a little loud. You know, maybe it's carrots, and you could get those little julienne pre-cut carrots. That's really nice and easy to give out as a treat. Maybe it's beet chips. You just get plain beet chips. Okay, Milo, come on. But whatever it is, I would get the treats that my bird likes, and I would really almost just constantly offer my Indian ringneck treats. No, obviously your Indian ringneck's going to get full and is going to be like, okay, I don't want any more treats, thank you. But the idea is just creating a real positive association. So, I hope that really helps you with your Indian ringneck to understand some of what's going on just because of the species, and some of what you need to do. You need to really try to go out of your way to make yourself attractive, fun, desirable to be with, because you have like a lot to try to be desirable about, since Indian ringnecks are so independent. If you have any questions about parrots, please comment below or message on Facebook, and help me grow my channel, please, by sharing and liking and subscribing. We'll catch you next time.